Mr. Bass here with another tackle bag review, and technically it's a tackle backpack review, and this is another in my series of tackle backpack reviews that I am doing to help you decide what kind of a tackle backpack you might want to consider for yourself. So this one is made by Lunkerhunt, and this is a 30-liter backpack, and it's called the LTS tackle backpack, and it comes in two colors. This is a gray color with some blue accents, and they have a green one as well, same exact bag with some orange accents. It feels more like a waterproof sort of bag than most of the bags I've looked at, but it does not say it's waterproof. It says it's water resistant. It has some outside pockets, and it has some features that are kind of unique to itself, and then some that are kind of common with some of the other bags that I've looked at. So let me just show you, generally speaking, stuff that's on the outside. First, it has a typical carry handle, and it feels sturdy. And one thing I will say is that most of the buckles and the hardware, even though they're plastic, they do feel sturdy. They feel sturdier than that Bass Pro bag that I reviewed, and definitely just feels like it's a little better made bag, generally speaking. It has, of course, the backpack straps. It has a sternum strap, a chest strap. It does not have a waist strap of any kind. Also on the back, it doesn't have like a fully padded back, but it does have these three areas that are ventilated mesh, and it has the same sort of mesh on the back of the shoulder straps, so you probably can get some air ventilation, a little bit at least, through the back of this bag. It's a pretty good looking bag. It's a little more military looking, a little more minimal looking as well compared to some of the other bags, but I kind of like the look of it. It also, on the front flap, has some of these molly straps that you could attach things to if you wanted. There's four of those, 4 loops there, and then there's some on this side of the bag, and I don't think there is on this side. This looks like it, but that's something different that I'll show you in a second. If we look on this side of the bag, this is just a big expandable pocket with drain holes in it. You could put a massive water bottle in there. I kind of been using the water bottle. Oops. I've kind of been showing just the 16-ounce water bottle test. It just gets swallowed in there. This thing could hold a 32-ounce Nalgene bottle really easy. It has a draw cord to cinch everything down if you wanted, and it also has a clip and strap. It's a very large pocket, and it feels well made. All right, this bag is $89.99, just under $90, and so this compares well with that Bass Pro bag that I reviewed, the first bag that I reviewed, same price for this. Now, Lunkerhunt does make a larger bag, a more expensive bag, which I may or may not review. I haven't acquired it yet. That costs $150, $149.99, but this one is your $90 bag. Okay, let's look at the front here. There are the front flap on the bag is held by two clips, and they're adjustable. And then there is a front pocket here with a single clip that opens up, and it's got this clear Velcro pouch. Very, very strong, high quality Velcro, and it Velcros on either end. So you could, if you want to go from the top here, or you want to go from this way, you can. It opens on both ends. Then below this, there is more of this molly webbing here. Not sure what you'd use that for, to tell you the truth, because there's no pocket or anything below that, but there's some there. And then this is another Velcro pouch, and it's got a lot of Velcro and it's very strong, and so it could expand, you know, quite a bit. You could cram this thing full of soft plastics. You could put spools of line. You could put a spare reel. It's a pretty heavy-duty, expandable pocket. So basically a 2-pocket system on the front here before you get into the main bag. On the other side, before I go into the main bag, just this side I haven't talked about yet. This is actually 2 rod holders is what this is. And it has 2 straps. One, the lower one here is a Velcro strap that you would Velcro around the rod, and I'm going to put a rod in here and show you, and then a larger clip strap. So I've got a 2-piece rod here. Obviously for backpacking you would need to use a 2-piece rod, and this is really a long 2-piece rod. When you put this thing together, it's 6 foot 10 inches, so it's almost a 7 foot long rod. Probably not ideal, but if you have, you know, a lot of 2-piece rods are only 5 feet long, or 5.5 feet long, or even 6 feet long. You're talking 2.5 to 3 foot long pieces would work fine. Plus, if you had fly rods, those break down into 3, 4, even 5 pieces sometimes, and I think they would all work fine. So the way this works is you've got this pocket that has, it's a single pocket that's stitched all the way down the center, so you got 2 pockets, and it's got another cinch strap, and you just put your rod in, and you can see it goes all the way through the bottom, which is nice, until you hit your reel, and then you can put your other piece in there. What's not nice is the fact that for a piece that isn't going to be stopped by your reel, it could slip all the way through to the bottom, and I think that's why they've put this really sturdy Velcro on here, would be my guess. In fact, maybe what you do is you just Velcro your other smaller pieces of rod and just use this strap for the main rod and both. All in all, I think it's actually a pretty good design. Let me see, maybe this other one, yeah, it goes through, both of them go through. It has a cinch strap on both though, so you could, in theory, push this up and then try to cinch this down really tight so that it won't slide out. But I would be leery about losing a rod, of it slipping through and falling out the bottom. But generally speaking, not a bad setup for carrying some rods. Obviously 2-piece rods. So it's not the only bag by any means that has rod holders, but as far, about half the bags I've looked at do and about half don't. But this one is a pretty nice setup, I believe. Going back to the shoulder straps before I go in here, or go inside the bag. On the outside of the shoulder straps, there's also a pocket here with Velcro that you could put something in. I don't know, a flashlight maybe. Maybe you could put pliers. Yeah, these pliers would work and they're not going to slide down. So that would be a good pocket for a tool maybe. And then this is a mesh pocket here that you could put something in. It's too small really for a cell phone, most cell phones nowadays. But anyway, there's a couple of items on the shoulder straps themselves that you could use for accessories if you wanted. Then when you open it up, this is, you know, a lot of the bags open from the front and fold down so that you can see your tackle boxes. This one is only a top entry. Now it does have a cinch strap on the top like that, which is nice to keep water out. So I'm glad they're doing that. And then inside is just a big open bag. And it comes with 3 3700 size boxes. So it carries quite a bit of tackle really. If you were to fill up 3 of these trays, that's quite a bit in there. inside, when you look in it, which you probably, the video's not going to be able to show it too well, it's just a big open bag. There's no pockets. There's not, you can't really see it, unfortunately, but there's nothing in there. It's just big one big open bag. So if you're the kind of guy that wants a lot of pockets and a lot of zippers and a lot of, mesh liners, and if you're looking for a separate compartment for your cell phone and a separate compartment for your sunglasses and these kind of things, this bag doesn't have it. It's definitely a simpler, more basic design, but I do think it's sturdier construction build than a lot of the more bells and whistles bags. So that may be something that you want to think about. The bottom doesn't have anything special. It's the same material as the complete rest of the bag. Now let me throw it on my back real quick so you can kind of see how it fits. Strap these down. Slap the straps down. Pretty good fit, really. You can see it feels very comfortable on the back. I'm about 6 foot tall, so just kind of give you an idea. But I think generally it really does fit and feel good on the shoulders, and a decent bag. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would I rate this? For construction, the way it's made, I'd probably rate it about an 8. For overall usability, probably around a 6 or a 7. For its waterproof capabilities, I think it's probably around that 7 to 8 range as well. For ability to carry on your back, I think is high. I think it's quite up there in the 8-9 range. And overall, I'm pretty pleased with this bag. I'd like to know what you think of it. If you already have this bag, how about helping the other viewers and put in the comments your thoughts of this bag, how you like it, what you like about it, what you don't like about it. Also put in the comments if there's a bag you're really interested in that you'd like me to check out. Do that, and I will try to do that as well. I hope this was informative. If so, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. It means a lot. And hope that you get a chance to go out and find the perfect tackle bag for your fishing system. Until next time, this is Mr. Bass. Happy fishing!